The Republicans and the Democrats in the Ways and Means Committee agreed upon the Tax Relief for American Families and Workers Act of 2024. This proposed act restores some of the lost expanded child tax credit that expired in 2022. The bill provided tax cuts in other areas in exchange for restoring some of the expanded child tax credit. That is business deductions. It's trade for something that makes life a little easier for the hard-working Americans. So that's the big picture, but let's delve into the details, shall we? Now let's explore the key components of this act. One of the most significant changes in the Tax Relief for American Families and Workers Act of 2024 is the overhaul of the child tax credit. The refundable portion of this credit is set to experience a significant increase. The proposed reform retroactively sets the refundable portion at $1,800 for 2023 and plans to gradually raise it by $100 annually until it reaches $2,000 in 2025. The Act also transitions from a fixed phase-in per household to a variable one based on the number of children. This means a per-child phase-in of 15% after an initial $2,500 earnings threshold, which will impact low-income working families with 2 or more children. Starting in 2024, the proposal introduces indexation for the child tax credit. This allows its value to be automatically adjusted for inflation each year. It's a move designed to protect middle-income families from the effects of inflation on the credit's value. Another notable provision in the Act allows families to choose between the current or previous tax year when calculating their earnings to determine their credit amount. This flexibility helps lessen the impact of volatile annual income, particularly for low-income workers. The overarching aim of the Tax Relief for American Families and Workers Act of 2024 is to restore support for low-income working families raising children. However, it's important to note that the Act also includes what some may consider unnecessary and ineffective work requirements. Those are the key points that we need to understand about this Act. Now, let's do a quick recap of what we've learned today. The Tax Relief for American Families and Workers Act of 2024 aims to provide significant tax relief for American families. Key highlights include restoring some of the expanded child tax credit, transitioning from a fixed phase-in per household to a variable one based on the number of children. It also introduces indexation for the child tax credit, protecting middle-income families from inflation's impact. Furthermore, the proposal allows families to choose between the current or previous tax year to calculate their earnings, offering flexibility in volatile income scenarios. In essence, it's designed to restore support for low-income working families raising children while introducing some controversial work requirements. By understanding these changes, we can better navigate our financial future. So, subscribe and stay informed.